Morning everybody, Jason, PJ, Hollis Farms. We got another big rain yesterday, last night. I'm talking about it is wet. So the loggers are not working. Me and PJ decided to come down. A couple things I know I'm gonna do. We're gonna do some feeding. I wanna check these roads right after this rain and see how they're draining that we've been working on with the new blade over there. And I think the loggers have done enough that I can put the drone up in the air and we get a little update on that, kind of see how they're going on that. And I don't know what we're gonna get into. It ain't supposed to rain today, but it sure looks like it. Boy, we have been getting some rain. Man, it's wet. Can't complain. If we didn't need it, we wouldn't be getting it. At least it's slowing the logging down, but it's making the trees grow. So, I mean, that's part of it. You gotta have both. But I think we got several days now. It's not supposed to do much. They're gonna get a bunch of stuff done. I hate to not see them working, because I know they got a lot of equipment, a lot of big money stuff sitting there, and we also need to be getting it done too. But I think it's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. So, all right, I'm gonna put me some boots on, and every morning when I come down, I spray down with bug spray. I get down there. Once I start wearing shorts in the summer, I ain't put a pair of breeches on in a while, and I always keep sprayed down for red bugs and everything. And oh, we need to check and see where we've blown the beaver dams and see how that's going too. I hadn't looked back at that to see exactly how good we drained them. Here we go, we're gonna make our rounds. Alright, this part of the road is draining good. Did a little ditching right there, it's doing good, and this one right here is doing good. I still got one little water hole right here. That ain't just too bad. I usually wouldn't come down this road right after the rain. It's been so bad, but it's holding up pretty good since we're getting the water off of it. Running over a little bit right there. We need to straighten that up a little bit. Generally, this right here was standing out in the road after that, so we almost got that. Little issue right here, we need to get that going. But boy, all in all, it's doing a lot better. I'm talking about we got some rain, so what's standing here ain't bad. Still some in the ditch. We need to make sure it starts draining. Usually right here we'd make a bad track, but the road is getting a lot drier since we got the rain water off of it. So we're doing all right, y'all. Alright, let's check this road out and see how good it's draining. Last time I graded, this right here was a little wet. Couldn't fill in them ruts. Might do a little work right here. Some of that's washed in this last rain. This little section here is about 50 yards long. Is about the worst of it. It won't be hard when it dries out. It's just seems like every time I've been back up here and tried to work on it, it's been a little wet. I need to let it get really dry this time. But where we drain this water on down here, we'll go look at it and see how good we did. This is the main one. It's not running down the road anymore. It's running right down where we graded it. The side here is doing pretty good too. We could stand to take out a little bit more up through there. Trying to come across the road just a little bit. When it dries, we can get right there and go up through there and get it a little deeper just to get it off the edge. This right here drains pretty good. Getting her back in pretty good shape. This needs to dry now where we can finish it. All right, so we did pretty good on this dam right here. See where they've already been back in here working a little bit, but it's draining really good. The main channel of the creek is right down through there. Like I said, I wasn't worried as much about the... Boy, we got a bunch of rain because it is flowing, boy. It is, they worked a little bit right there after we drained it, but it's rained so much, it's about pushed their work out. It's so hard. Like I said, I know we're going to have to blow these things a time or two, and I'm not concerned with a little bit of water right there. We'll come in here once a year or something, blow these things out and drain them. And but that right over there on the edge is kind of hard to see on this camera, but on the other side of them trees was a clear cut, and they was backing that water up in our short pines. That was the biggest thing I was worried about. This is not that big a deal. Probably won't ever worry about doing any trapping. We'll just blow them once a year, what we need to do, and keep it drained. The level it's at right now is not an issue at all. We just stay on top of it like we're doing, and I'll be happy. That water's probably down 3 to 4 feet at least, maybe more than that. All right, let's look at the logging situation. They back drug it pretty good, so it's got water standing right here. Boy, it just ain't got anywhere to go. We've been ditching it and getting it to drain, but boy, it's so much rain. But I think by tomorrow, if the sun will come out, it's been cloudy all morning. If we'd miss some rain, we got to at least get this that's around the loader. I think we can do that. I have to push around and kind of keep slicking off. But the woods may be fine by tomorrow. If it, like I said, if this sun will come out. Road's holding up pretty well. Been back dragging it every day they leave. This lake we got going on here is an issue, but I think we can work on that. All right, I'm going to run down the road and look at it just a little bit, and I'll come back here. We're going to put the drone up in there because they've cleared a little bit more, and I think they've got a line cut down through there to where we're going to go around. And we're probably going, as far as we can see right there, that's about as far as they're going to go from here, and we're going to go get on the other side and come back this way. They don't lack much right here. If it's doggone rain, it quit. They got a pretty good bit stacked up. We need to try to get that tomorrow. We need to drain this little lake we got going on right here. I'm fixing to get over here where it's halfway dry, put this drone up in the air, and we'll take a look at it. Alright, so as you can see from the drone footage, it is pretty wet out in the woods. Some water standing. It's not just that bad. They've got quite a bit around the loader that I know we can get in the morning, unless it ain't supposed to rain anymore today. It looks like it, but feel like we can get them loads in the morning. And they've got some you can see that's laying down, skidded up pretty close to the loader. I think we can probably get that. So, and it's not supposed to rain for a few days, so maybe we miss today and get back around and get a few loads tomorrow, and then maybe, you know, if it quit, I don't see much rain in the forecast for 4 or 5 days. Of course, this shower's been popping up and ain't missing us this year, or since the other crew left. Since this crew got here, they ain't been missing us. So they pretty good to work with. Like I said, this is about the best bunch we've ever fooled with. I like them, so keep working with them. I don't like them missing no more. Them missing and getting stuff done for us. We just keep pecking along. All right, so I text the loggers to see if they minded me getting on their little bulldozer and draining this water. The more we get out of here today, the better. The sun's shining now, the better off they'll be tomorrow. And they said go ahead with it. It ain't gonna take too long. Never been on the dozer. It's got a cab on it, little D5 K2 XL. Nice little dozer. All right, let's get in here and see if we can get this water drained. I think it's washed in or stopped up right up here. I'm gonna start right there before I get into anything else. Not really hardly even making a track. Right over here. I like this cab, just kind of got to get used to being in it. No, I ain't no operator before anybody says anything. Ain't that cold air, I know that. Sprinkling a minute ago, but the sun's came out now. Flowing. Well, it started anyway. drag this road a little bit. Try to straighten it up a little bit. We're gonna dry on off. I'm gonna back drag on this load and ground or turn around a little bit. I think it'll be good. A nice little dozer, I can tell you that. Alright, so I back drug best I could where the trucks is going to turn around, and went ahead and back drug the road, and that water's draining, but we got some seeping right here to it. But that should enable them to get this that's around the loader for sure in the morning. They've got quite a few skidded up right there. Can't tell exactly how wet it is back there. If they could get them right here, they'd get a couple more loads. So, and that sun is beaming down now. This right here might be pretty good in the morning. It's just a bad spot. It's just hard to drain that water. It was like this when we started. This is an old loading ground that we've used before. It was like that, like this when we started this year, but just keep working with it. Actually, the road's in better shape now than it was when we started. Be all right. All right, y'all, end up having a good day today. Me and PJ got fed. What did we do? Looked at the Beaver dams, and I'm ready to get some more of that stuff and get back after that. Checked on the roads. I know we got a little more road work to do. Everything's just kind of a work in progress, never ending. But then we got on the dozer and drained that water hole for the loggers. And the sun has been shining, burning since then. So if we miss a rain, and it don't look like we're gonna get any for a few days, they ought to be able to get back rolling tomorrow. I've been on the grasshopper for 2 or 3 hours cutting some grass. That's my worst part. But anyway, got to get it done. And I'm about to call it a day. Appreciate y'all watching. Out of here.